Hello, it's Henry the computer guy. Actually, we finished talking about what we call the interface, the word interface. So today we are specifically going to be looking at the tabs. So let's start right away. But today I'm going to use what we call Microsoft Word 2016. But there's no bigger difference. Don't get scared because there's no bigger difference. The interface changes a little, but all the items are going to be similar. So we are going to talk about the Home tab specifically. So we shall come on to start. We come and say programs, then look for our Microsoft Word 2016. So when you load it, it will load like that. Specifically, when we load Microsoft Word, it doesn't bring this interface as you see here. But 2016 specifically gives us an interface where we also have some templates. Templates are some documents that you can really modify and suit your need. Specifically, if you want a fax, you can change it like this. You can choose this one, then modify it the way you need. But for us, we are going to use what we call a blank document. So I'm going to click on what we call the blank document. So by default, when it opens, it looks in this kind or in this format specifically. So we have the tabs here, we have the file. So now we are going to compare. Microsoft Word 2016 has a file, whereas 2007 has what we call the Office button. They are the same. It does the same thing. So specifically, it's where we found the save and save as. That is specifically the file here. But into 2007, it shows the Office button, which is in form of a circle. So here it is in form of a box, so it is called a file. These are the tabs we are going to be having specifically. There are many of them. Are we together? There are many of them as we are going to be using them. So we are going to begin with what we call the Home tab. And under the Home tab, we shall specifically talk about the copy, the cut, the paste, maybe the format painter. That is what we call the clipboard. What is the meaning of a clipboard? A clipboard is an area in memory where copied or cut text is stored. For example, if I copy something, it will be stored onto the clipboard up to when I paste it in another location. Are we together? So now let's begin right away. Assuming that I'm into my document and I come and write some items here. Let's say I write Henry. Let's say Sejito. I write my name. By the way, it's not all that visible. We can highlight it. Highlighting is like making a selection. Put your cursor somewhere, let's say at the beginning or at the end. Hold it down the left mouse button. Then you move to a direction of your choice. So it will select that item. Make it somehow bigger. Let's increase the size such that everyone sees it well. Are we to go? Are we good to go? Yeah, everyone can see this one clearly. Now, I want to use the copy, the cut, the paste, and the format painter. Now, if I want to copy any item or cut any item or any action you want to do on any word, you first have to highlight it. Are we together? So highlighting means that I'm going to select, put your cursor somewhere or at the beginning or at the end. Then you hold down the left mouse button, then move to the direction of your choice. So I'm going to copy Sejito. So highlight Sejito. After highlighting, we have our options. Now, these options are now active. Remember in the beginning, they were inactive. Even if you click on them, they don't work. Up to when you first select an item. Are we together? Up when you first select an item. So I'm going to come and select Sejito again. After selecting Sejito, they will be active. That means that I can use them now. I click on to copy. Shortcut for copy is Ctrl+C. Are we together? Click on it. If I click on it, it will copy that item I've selected and put it onto what we call the clipboard. That memory, we are not seeing that memory, but it exists. Are we together? Then after that, you go to any location of your choice and you place that item there. That event of placing it in that location is what we call the pasting. That means pasting is Ctrl+V. So I'll come here, for example, if I want to go to the next line, I'll click enter, enter, enter. The number of times you want, I can click enter. Then afterwards, I come back to paste. Click on paste. It is going to bring Sejito from here. Then puts it here. That means that it makes a duplicate of Sechito 2 times. If I press another time, let's say enter, it is going to put Sechito another time. That means that copy specifically makes a duplicate of something that you have selected. Are we together? Now, the difference between copy and cut is that copy makes a duplicate, whereas cut removes that item from the original place. For example, if I wanted to remove this word Henry and I put it in front of Sechito, that means that I can cut it and put it in front of Sechito. That means that I'm going to highlight it. I come and say cut. That is Ctrl plus X. It is going to move exactly from that, away from that location. Then I click where I want. I can leave some space. I leave some space. I can say paste. Put it there. Have you seen the difference? I can come down here. Enter. I can say paste. So now look at this thing it has done. It has put some color here. What does it mean? Remember, I've put some 2 spaces. So it wants us to put 1 space when it removes that. Remember, we have grammar and we also have what we call a spelling. So if you write a wrong spelling, that item will be highlighted with a red color. And if you put a wrong grammar, that item will be highlighted with a green color. So you have to be careful and always keen as you're typing your information. So we have covered the copy, the cut, and the paste. What does the Format Painter do specifically? For example, let me make a change onto Sechito. For example, I've highlighted, I want to put a color red. Let's have made it bold. Bold makes it something like that thicker. Are we together? Because there is a difference between this and this. So it is going to make it thicker. That is the bold. Ctrl plus B. And the color, font color, it is going to give it a color of your choice. You can decide to put any other item. Are we together? Yeah, you can decide even to increase the size. I can put it on what? 26. Now, I want to use what we call the Format Painter. It is a Ctrl Shift plus a what? Plus a C. Are we together? Now, if I want to copy the formattings I've put onto this item, Sechito, onto, let's say, Henry, without making them from the first let's say, step to the last step I've done, I'll highlight it. Then I say Format Painter. I click on it. It is going to bring a brush. It is going to tell me that you're going to shade Henry to look similar to Sechito. So if I highlight it again also, it is going to be similar. That means that it is copying the formattings for Sechito to Henry. What is the meaning of formatting? Formatting specifically means the enhancement of the appearance of a document. It is different from, remember, it is different from editing. We say that editing is specifically process of making changes to the already existing content in a document, whereas formatting is the specifically enhances the appearance of the document. Let's say you're putting the color, you're making something bold, you're underlining it. So it specifically formats it. It is not the formatting for storage devices. Are we together? It makes the appearance look good. Are we together? So for our lesson today, we have been focusing onto the clipboard, that has been the copy, cut, paste, and the Format Painter. So if you have liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. So see you then in the next tutorial. Thanks for watching.